Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooklyn, and if you're new here, I am expecting my very first child. So this is going to be my second pregnancy update. My first one is weeks 1 through 4, and that's basically just me telling you how I prepared to get pregnant and then how I found out and just like how I felt that first week. And if you haven't seen it, I will go ahead and link it in the cards so you can go check that out. But I am currently 16 weeks and 5 days pregnant, so I'm like getting pretty far along since I haven't done an update. And originally I wanted to do them every 4 weeks for you guys, but I got really sick and I have not been able to film anything, so I'm really far behind, and I've just made the decision that I'm just going to go ahead and catch you guys up completely. So this video is going to be weeks 5 through 16, and I have been keeping track of everything in my bullet journal, so I'm just gonna flip through week by week and let you guys know how I've been feeling and what I've been experiencing. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep watching and we'll go ahead and get started. I'll start by saying that I am extremely out of breath, and I just started this video. Okay, so week 5 started just like week 4 ended. I felt great. I really didn't even feel pregnant until the end of the week. So that's when everything just started to go south. I experienced my very first food aversion at 5 weeks and 5 days, and it was with baked chicken. So my husband and I are super healthy eaters. All we usually ate like before I got pregnant was baked chicken and rice, turkey meat, like everything healthy, turkey breasts, like turkey everything, you know. So baked chicken was the first one, and I am a chicken eater. Like, I don't eat fruits or vegetables. I haven't eaten them since forever. It's a texture thing for me. So baked chicken and chicken is like everything to me. So that was the first one. Just the thought of the chicken alone just made my stomach turn. Like, I couldn't think about it, I couldn't look at it, couldn't smell it, like nothing. Week 6 rolled around that Saturday, and that's when the full-blown nausea kicked in. I didn't get off my couch at all that weekend that I hit 6 weeks. I was just sick. Like, I felt awful. It was hard to find anything to eat. I lived on saltine crackers for probably a couple weeks, weeks 6 and 7 I would say, and then like I got tired of those. I couldn't eat those anymore. But I tried saltines, peppermint, ginger ale. I tried the combination of Unisom and B6. Like, nothing was helping with my nausea, like nothing. I did also have a tiny bit of spotting at 6 weeks and 4 days, but it wasn't anything to be worried about. It was just a tiny bit. I mean, obviously I was like freaked out, but it wasn't a lot. It was just a tiny bit, and it was nothing. It went away. So that was like the significance of week 6. Week 7 was our first doctor's appointment. So I have a little ultrasound from that. It really didn't look like anything. Obviously, your first one looks like just a little bean. And the heartbeat was 146 beats per minute. Everything looked great. We were checked out fine. And then I also had my doctor call in some nausea medicine. So I did start taking diclegis at 7 weeks, and it was like 4 days, I think. So close to the 8-week mark, I started to take the diclegis, which is super safe. It's a class A medication for pregnancy. It has the Unisom B6 combo, and I tried that like with the 2 separate pills, but I just couldn't get it to work for me. And the diclegis was a lifesaver. Like, it literally turned my world around. It was awesome. So I started taking that around that time, and I'm currently still taking it. I only take 1 pill a day now instead of the full dose that I was taking. So I started taking the diclegis at 7 weeks, and we had our first appointment. And let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so I have symptoms as nausea. I have acne. I've still been fighting acne. Like, I get little breakouts here and there. And then food aversions, and then my boobs did start getting sore. there wasn't much change for week 8. Everything pretty much stayed the same. I was still really nauseous, but I was taking the diclegis, which like helped it be bearable. I was still having food aversions, and I work Monday through Friday, and every weekend I literally just spent on the couch feeling awful. So not a lot happened week 8. We did end up telling the rest of our family that we were pregnant. It was Easter when I hit 8 weeks, so that's whenever we told the rest of our family. And I do have a video of us telling our friends and family, and I will link that if you guys haven't seen it. Okay, for week 9, I have written down that it was a really rough weekend, and I spent a lot of my time laying on the couch crying about how hard pregnancy is, because man, it's hard. It literally takes everything out of you, and to just feel like just crap 24/7 is hard. So I have that. I remember that weekend. It was really rough, and my husband works night shift, and so he woke up on a Saturday and he came out, and I was like laying on the couch and I had a cold rag on my forehead. My eyes were probably puffy because I've been crying, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, "I don't feel good." I was like, "You're not gonna be happy, but I really just want some French fries." And he was like, "Okay." And I said, "I really want McDonald's French fries." And like I said, we're healthy, so I expected him to be like, "Mm-mm." But he literally turned around, walked in the bedroom, put his slippers on, left, and came back with McDonald's French fries for me. So husband of the year, he wins. So week 9 was also the week of my 26th birthday, and from what I remember, I was feeling pretty good on my birthday, so that was a plus. But the nausea, acne, food aversions, and the sore boobs still stuck around. Week 10 is when we found baby's heartbeat for the first time. So I bought the Doppler around 8 weeks, and I looked for it and I couldn't find it like constantly, but at 10 weeks we did find the heartbeat, so that was like a really exciting moment that just kind of made you be like, because you know, like everything's okay. That week I also had to start wearing my pants like unbuttoned with a hair tie, like as an extender. I wear my pants really high anyways, like I wear them to my belly button, so like with my pooch being bloated and growing, it was like I couldn't wear my pants where I usually wear them comfortably. So I did start wearing my pants unbuttoned with a hair tie that week. And week 10 I also vomited for the first time. So I'd been feeling extremely nauseous, but I hadn't actually thrown up. I'm not an easy one to throw up, but I was brushing my teeth one day and I lost it. Like, brushing my teeth was the worst during that time of being nauseous. It just literally brought it all up. So I threw up for the first time at 10 weeks. Week 11, we had our second doctor's appointment, so we did get to peek in at baby, and David and I were both like so amazed at how much the baby had grown, and it was literally all over the place. It was kicking its legs, it was stretching out. You could see like every part of its leg. I have a picture. You could see its toes, I mean everything. It was so cool to see. So like this one, you can literally see its leg and its calves. You can see all of its toes. It's not really picking it up, but you could see like everything, and it was all over the place. We also got this picture from that ultrasound, and it literally just looks like a baby. Like, it's fully formed. You can see its skull. Like, it was insane how much it had grown from like that tiny little blob. The heartbeat had gone up to 160 beats per minute, and everything else checked out perfectly fine. I was still taking my diclegis, like I said. I still had nausea and acne and food aversions and frequent urination. That was another one, and sore boobs. Also in week 11, I had genetic testing done right after our appointment on April 26th. So I went and had my blood drawn, and they sent that off to do the maternity 21 test. And then I didn't get those results back for like a week and a half, but everything came back perfectly fine, and we did also find out the gender of our babies, so I'll talk about that when I get to week 13. But week 12 was like kind of the gap between the two, so I have written down that it was like a nausea roller coaster. So I felt really good for a couple days, and then I would feel really bad. I also have it documented that David and I have been saying baby girl since the very beginning of the pregnancy, and that I was just really excited to find out the following week. So week 13, we found out the gender of our baby, and we had two of our best friends, which are also married, come over, and they gave us one of the cannons that we let off in our backyard, and we found out the gender of our baby. So it was just us four that were there. We're the only ones that know right now, and our real gender reveal is this Saturday, so it's in 2 days. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I definitely would if I was you, because I will have the gender posted on Instagram Saturday, and it might take me a while to get the gender reveal video edited and up. So if you want to know like right away, if you want a little sneak peek, and if you just want to keep up with me like up to date, Instagram is the best place to do that. So I will have my username up here, and you guys can go follow me and kind of see what's going on. So week 14 came around, and I was really excited because everyone had said that when you hit your second trimester, all the nausea goes away and you're gonna feel great and yada yada yada. Well, when I hit 14 weeks exactly, it was on a Saturday, and it was the worst day. That Friday, I almost got sick at work, and the rest of the night, and then all of Saturday, I was just sick. Like I was on my deathbed sick. And then Sunday morning, I felt awful, and David woke up, and he was like, let's just get out of the house. It was Mother's Day. And so we went and had dinner, and I slowly started feeling better. Monday, I was still kind of like, I felt like my stomach was recovering, but like it wasn't awful. And then things got better. I can say that the nausea has like definitely gone away. I still have like my moments where I'm like, but overall, like the nausea has been away, and I felt like a normal human being for the last 2 weeks. Like it's been awesome. So that takes me into week 15, and week 15 I actually started to feel baby move inside of me. I can't feel like kicks or anything obviously, but I could definitely feel like the swishing around, and I can feel the baby moving and tons of pressure. So I was laying in bed one night, and I was laying on my left side, and I flipped over really quick onto my back, and it was just like a delayed response of the baby moving. That was like my first like, okay, that's the baby. And the baby is very active. Like I can feel them moving quite a bit. So that started in week 15. And then we also had our third doctor's appointment, and they didn't really do much. We just listened to the heartbeat and measured me, and everything looked fine. We did take a trip up to Michigan to visit David's family, and we did reveal the gender to them up there. And then that comes to week 16, which is where we're at now. So this week has been awesome. Like I'm feeling great. Obviously, I'm sitting down and I'm filming a video, a really long video at that. This week, the only thing that I've noticed that has changed is that I am getting a lot of acid reflux around bedtime whenever I go to sleep. So I have been like combating that. And then the nausea has still been staying away. I've been having like tiny spurts of it here and there. And I ate baked chicken today, so that's a plus. I'm hoping that my food aversions are like slowly going away and I can start eating like normal again. My belly is getting really big. I'm definitely showing now, and I look pregnant. I bought maternity clothes. I forgot to tell you. I bought some maternity pants at like 12 weeks, I think. I had to cave and get some maternity pants. So I'm officially in those, and yeah, my boobs are still sore. I'm still breaking out. You can see I have a little zit right there. And that's about it. I think that catches you guys up completely. I will give you a little belly shot so you can see how my belly looks right now. So here's a little bump shot. Like I said, I'm definitely showing, and I've got my maternity pants on. But I definitely have got a little bump. Okay, that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you're interested in following along on this journey with me, and also follow me on Instagram. That is where I am most up to date with everything, and if you want to know the gender of baby, that will be posted in just a few days. So head over there and follow me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.